It's been a long day. Up at 3, now it's getting close to 6 o'clock, and got band practice tonight to boot, but a few minutes to kill, so I figured I would start working on this canvas because the acrylic is dried good enough. I put a little bit of Gambin wax in the paint, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna allow it to dry a little bit faster for me. It's also gonna help me build texture because it gives like this waxy texture on the canvas.
Beautiful.
So I got the frame built, and now I have to sew some Velcro onto this little thing here. I just delivered photographs from an amazing photo shoot. A cinematographer named Vanya, who does some remarkable work with a camera. I ended up doing a commercial shoot with him on a rooftop in New York City with Jennifer. It was freezing cold out, but I have to tell you the results were really beautiful. I mean, that looks good. I'm working on a new website for the band. OutsideReality.band is where we're going with it. Well, it's about 4 a.m. and I got up about 3:30 and just kind of focusing on photography at the moment. I imported some portraits that I took of some of my bandmates, and I'm gonna be editing that into content for the band. We're building a website. We've built out a Facebook page. It is so cold out here. And I've got to move all these snow drifts. I mean, it's knee high. Look at this. It's gonna be a long dig out. All dug out. Let's begin our day. Sometimes it's just good to start the day off with a little beat. Gets the blood pumping a little bit, and just kind of takes a moment to clear your head of anything that you're thinking about that's a worry, whether that be a mortgage or bills to pay, keeping the electricity on, coming up with money to buy paint or equipment. Yep, we're in. Perfect. And ready when you are. That's slowly coming together. We've got to get some more photos with all the band members and things like that before I can really dive in. But it's just so cool for things to be, starting to take shape after all the work that I've put in on it. And I said, hey, Blue Rider, life is short, but love's long. I brought lots of lighting options because I wasn't sure if we were going to be working as the sun set or if it was going to be completely at night. So I set up strobes and the whole works and got ready for whatever was going to happen, but I also set up continuous light because I knew that once the city was dark and we were working in nighttime, if that were to be the case, based on timing, that the city would need to have kind of a tungsten lighting effect for it to balance really well foreground and background. We have a gig coming up with the band, and we're going to have some more gigs coming up after that. So we want to put together not just a musical performance, but an entire experience. And so I thought it would be cool to include some of my large-scale expressionist paintings behind the band. But the paintings are so big, it would take a U-Haul truck to take them everywhere. I find it somewhat meditative, but in a more fun and creative way. And yeah, so lay down a beat, have some fun. If you've never played a conga or a djembe or a doumbek or any kind of drum, you know, a lot of really sweet thoughts can come from that. It really fills your heart when you can feel the beat pumping through your body and through your soul. See anything? And it's kind of cool because it just seems like all of a sudden things that I thought about a year ago, the idea of music and art overlapping and how we could be more social with our clients, friends, and family, and get out and share the art in more public atmospheres. You know, at one time it was just an idea, and this is the one thing I want to say about anybody who's considering trying something new. Worked out really well. Unfortunately, we were going to capture some behind the scenes, but we did end up shooting in complete darkness on the rooftop, all battery power because we had no power running to the roof. But you know, I was very prepared for whatever was to come. Yeah, I'm a big fan of percussion. The band is called Outside Reality, so you'll be seeing new music from Outside Reality coming on a regular basis, and it's just kind of cool to photograph my friends for who they are and do something a little bit different. And so this is kind of a cool perspective for me, and just something that's a little bit personal as well. What I did was I photographed the paintings and I had it printed on huge tapestries. And now I'm building a frame out of PVC that will be able to hang behind the band, and we have all sorts of new lighting for the band as well. So we should have a pretty cool stage experience for everybody who comes, as well as some great music. So just go out and do the work. You know, I gotta be honest with you, there's been many times throughout this year that I have had moments where I say, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? You know, why am I putting in this effort? And I think the challenge that a lot of artists face is that they run out of steam because of that, because they think to themselves, will this ever come to fruition? What am I doing? Why am I spending $500 on canvas paint and oils for one piece? You know, I think that, you know, when will this ever have any kind of fruition? Now I'm just piecing it together, and with any luck, this will fit. Then tomorrow I have to sew the corners with Velcro and come up with a way to make it work, but I'm pretty sure that I have this to the right size. We'll find out shortly. What I've learned is that if you just keep doing the work and you just start dreaming and thinking about it, at some point, just by doing the work, by continuing the process, things start to manifest themselves for you.